Hello, and welcome to Life of a Boss, the podcast, hosted by entrepreneur, public speaker, and mentor, Jason Hardin. This podcast is all about helping audiences create and reach their own definition of success through positive thinking, perseverance, and personal development. Having survived extreme obstacles from an early age, such as cancer, poverty, abuse, family dysfunction, and even homelessness, Jason has learned how to master the art of resilience and defy all odds to become the boss he is today. So, get ready for some serious game and remember to keep an open mind. Now, without further delay, here is your host, Jason Hardin.
What's up, everybody? Seriously, welcome to another episode of Life of a Boss, the podcast. I am your host, Jason Hardin, and I'm going to jump right into it. Tolerance. What do you tolerate in your life? Of others and of yourself? That's today's question. And I want to talk about tolerance because it's so important to what we accomplish, what we become, what we want to be, what we get done, what we allow ourselves to become a part of, fall into, grow to be. Tolerance is 90% of what we make our lives to be. You know what? Some people want a life of extravagance, money, wealth, power, influence, love. But they tolerate being broke, ignorance, stupidity, hate, greed, dysfunction. Now, you see where I'm going with this? You see how tolerance creates, or at least help creates. By help, I mean strongly helps, creates the life you do or don't want. What do you tolerate of others and of yourself? Now let's start with the most important. What do you tolerate of yourself? Do you tolerate certain bullshit that won't allow you to be successful of yourself? Do you tolerate fuck shit within yourself? Be honest, because if you do, whatever the fuck difference there is between where you want to be and when you are right now, it's in there somewhere. What the fuck do you tolerate of yourself? Do you tolerate not being clean? Do you tolerate poor grammar? You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what you do or where you're trying to be, but you got to look at what you tolerate of yourself and see if that's putting you towards where you want to go or taking you away from it. And these are real questions. Life of a boss is about creating a boss mentality, and you can't create a boss mentality if you're not being real with yourself, if you're not asking yourself the real questions, if you're not being honest with yourself. You will never get where you're really trying to go, because you will always be dealing with the same hiccups, the same roadblocks, the same challenges. I mean, everybody goes through something, but if you go through something more than once, you got a part that you play in that shit. You're playing a part in it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's your fault or not. I don't know if you can stop it or not, but whatever it is, you're playing a part in something that you deal with more than once. So if you find yourself at a mistake, a roadblock, a challenge, and it's hindering your progress, I understand. But if you keep finding yourself at the same challenge, dealing with the same stress, the same problems, the same obstacles, then you have to look within. And that's what this show is about. Creating that boss mentality within so we can create everything we want out in our environment. That shit turns into real shit. Whatever you're thinking of turns into real shit. It's like magic. And I bullshit you not. It is simple as thinking. What you want out of life, what you want to manifest, what you want out of anything you want out of your relationship, out of your children, out of your job, starts with how you think. Starts with what you want out of yourself. What do you tolerate out of yourself? What do you tolerate? Do you tolerate drinking too much? Do you tolerate smoking? Do you tolerate drugs? Do you tolerate being abusive to people? Your spouse, your children, your employees, your family, your mother, do you tolerate cutting corners? Do you tolerate not cleaning up? Do you tolerate leaving dirty dishes? Do you tolerate not making your bed? Do you tolerate bullshit? And are wondering why elite shit isn't happening to you? Wondering why premium great shit isn't happening to you? Are you tolerating bullshit of yourself? I'm not talking about of others. I'm talking about, do you tolerate being late to places? Do you tolerate not being dressed for an occasion properly or not being prepared? Do you tolerate not studying? Do you tolerate not showing up? Do you tolerate not helping? What the fuck do you tolerate of yourself? Tolerance is the motherfucker, and it will get you where you want to go. If you stop tolerating bullshit of yourself first. A lot of us say what motherfuckers around us shouldn't be doing. Oh, I don't like smoking around me. I don't like drinking around me. I don't like cussing around my kids. I don't like... Man, we all got a lot of shit we don't like of others doing around us. What the fuck you don't like of yourself? Address that. Fix that. Because that can be fixed. What the fuck the next motherfucker do is out of your control. But what you do that you don't like, that you can't stand, that ain't helping you, can be fixed right this second. Fix it now. I'll wait. Tolerance is a motherfucker. What do you tolerate of yourself? Fix all that's wrong with what you tolerate of yourself. And then we can move on to what we can tolerate of others. Because I'm going to tell you, we can't tolerate bullshit in others if we don't tolerate bullshit in ourselves. And vice versa. So eliminate everything that isn't for you, of you, with you, whatever you want to call it, man. Eliminate everything that doesn't work for you, everything that doesn't benefit you, everything that brings you no value from what you tolerate of yourself. And right there alone, shit'll change. As soon as you understand it and think of it and decide, you ain't even got to get up. As soon as you decide not to tolerate bullshit of yourself, man, you done already bossed up. You can feel it right now. You know what? I am not going to go another fucking day without working out. Or without exercising, without walking, without whatever that is. I am not going to go another day, another moment without being thankful, without being grateful for what, it can be something simple. Stop tolerating bullshit of yourself before anything. And things will start happening your way. So things will start happening in your favor. Things will start coming together. I promise you, it's the way it works out. It's the law of nature. It's cause and effect. Stop working against yourself, and yourself will progress. You know what I'm saying? You're the first person that can hurt you and harm you and stop you and maim you and kill you. You're the first person. And don't think you're not doing any of that shit, because you are. You're the first person to say whether you're going to put something harmful in your system or not. And that system can be your digestive system, can be your mental system, can be your belief system, can be your value system. You're the gatekeeper of you, of anything that enters you. Don't let bullshit pass. Don't let bullshit pass. And if you don't let bullshit pass in you, it's easy dealing with our next part. And that's not letting bullshit pass with people around you. You don't have to be around people that abuse you. Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. And when I say you don't have to be around these people, I don't mean that you don't have to be around them physically. Because if you're 15 years old listening to this and pops and moms is crazy right now, you might not be able to leave right now. And you can, I'm not going to lie, you can. But it might not be in your best interest. It might not be financially feasible. It might not even be necessary. But you have to be able to separate from people in your mind. You have to be able to do you and do what's right regardless of what's wrong around you. Don't tolerate they bullshit. Tolerate, it just means going along with it. You don't have to go along with bullshit. You don't have to go along with the way people think if it's bad, negative, and harmful and against you and brings no value or life into you. You don't have to go along with that. You don't. You have the choice, and that's the cool thing about life. You choose. I don't give a fuck who that person is. You don't have to go along with them if they don't care about you. If they don't want you to succeed. If they don't have your best interests at heart. If they don't want you to win. You don't have to go along with it. Tolerance is a motherfucker. What you do or don't tolerate will define what you become in life. Stop tolerating bullshit. Stop tolerating laziness. Stop tolerating foolishness. Stop tolerating ignorance. Stop tolerating distraction. And I'm talking about within yourself. It's easy to do it with others once you learn how to master it within you. But you'll always be half-ass tolerating shit with other people if you half-ass tolerate bullshit within yourself. How we do anything is how we do everything. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with that. I love y'all. I want y'all to succeed. I want y'all to win. I want y'all to be the bosses you were meant to be in life. Be the bosses you were born to be in life. You're great because you're here. What are you going to do with that greatness? All right? Anyway, I love y'all, man. Remember, life is exactly what you make it, man. You have that much control. You have that much power. And I think the problem is a lot of us don't think we have power or control over what happens to us. And you do, all right? You do. Whoever's listening to this, you do. You. Not with any help, not with nobody else's assistance. You have the power to create whatever you want out of life, all right? I love y'all. And remember that success is indeed a lifestyle. Peace.
Did anything stand out to you in today's show? If so, let us know. Your questions, comments, and concerns are important to Jason, as he is determined to always deliver to you only the most impactful information and content. Until next time, please subscribe, like, comment, share, and leave a review whenever possible. You may visit lifeofaboss.net for more episodes and great resources to help you become the absolute boss that you were meant to be. You can also follow Jason on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Hardway Hardin. Thank you. And to never forget that success is a lifestyle.